I feel like these...
Do you know what?
What? You love it.
With honeycomb is actually an amazing combination.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name's Kate.
And I'm Alex.
And we are back trying Australian chocolate from B&M.
And if you don't know, B&M is like a discount supermarket, some kind of shop over
We're
here.
not quite sure what they say they are,
Yeah.
but you couldn't really do your full supermarket shop. But they have cleaning products, they do have like biscuits, crisps. They've got some fridge items now and frozen.
Yeah.
But you couldn't really do your full food shop. We have seen some like European chocolate, some things from like Germany, Spain. But last few times I've been in, I've noticed these dairy milk bars, and I know we don't get them here in the UK. Looked on the back and they seem to be from Australia, but you'll have to tell us, do you actually get them from Australia?
Yeah.
Could you imagine if it's just like completely lie to us?
Yeah, well they just do that because it sounds exotic.
Yeah,
It's like from Australia.
It's from Australia. Yeah. Okay, so we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Cadbury's bars. Shall I get those out and we try them first? This is super exciting. One of the main things we've noticed when trying Australian things, if you haven't checked out our other Australian box, we'll leave a link up there. We have this kind of size of bar, but there's a real portrait, aren't they? I really love them.
usually sit this way round, don't they?
Yeah. And if you notice, don't they all seem heavier?
170, yeah.
I feel like these bars are usually only about like 110, 120, and then it's the next size. I feel like ours are thinner than these. Now
they do
this
look
looks,
quite thick,
yeah, they're
don't they?
so chunky.
Should we go along and explain what they are? Over here, we've got dairy milk inspired by Pascal Snifters, which I'm pretty sure we've tried Snifters in an Australian
Yeah,
box.
it sounds familiar.
Because I remember thinking that's a funny name for something.
I know,
a snifter.
Snifters.
Yeah.
Is it because it's like mint and you sniff it?
Yeah, must be. Then we've got Marble, which is dairy milk chocolate and dream white chocolate blended with hazelnut praline centre.
See, I thought that was just going to be like milk and white, so
Yeah.
that's cool that there's another layer there. We have got Dream, which we used to get in the UK. We now no longer get it, which is really funny, but
Is
it's
it?
basically white chocolate.
It just can't have been very popular.
Yeah, mustn't have been.
Don't you think
could
this
be,
looks
though.
more like a washing detergent packet?
Yeah, like it kind of looks like, obviously because Dream is like heavenly.
It's going
like
to make
surf.
your clothes feel fresh and fruity.
Do you know what I've just thought? We don't get Dream anymore, but Cadbury's have come out with white chocolate again.
Have they?
So why are they not calling it
Maybe
Dream,
they
I
just,
wonder?
the branding didn't work.
We've got dairy milk packed with picnic. Dairy milk chocolate with vanilla flavoured cream, smooth flowing caramel and peanut pieces. So that looks really exciting.
Neapolitan, which is obviously a famous ice cream flavour, which is dairy milk, dream white chocolate and strawberry flavoured chocolate.
And we've got Caramilk Hokey Pokey. Hokey Pokey?
Hokey Pokey.
Caramelised white chocolate with honeycomb pieces. Because we call it honeycomb here, but some other countries call it Hokey Pokey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember Nigella Lawson was like making it one time. I was like, why are you calling it Hokey
I thought
Pokey?
it feels like hokey pokey is some kind of slang for a drug.
Yeah.
I'm going to go do
it's
some hokey pokey.
Or nursery rhyme.
Yeah.
And then lastly,
We have Dairy Milk Marvellous Creations, but birthday cake edition.
why don't we get this
How
here?
exciting is that? It says dairy milk chocolate with marshmallows, hundreds of thousands, and biscuit pieces. And it
It's
feels
funny.
really chunky.
Yeah, it seems so chunky. When Marvellous Creations first came out here, we did have 2 flavours.
Did we?
I'm wondering if it was birthday cake. I'm not sure.
Do you want a snifter?
Yeah,
Or do you
I'll
wanna
sniffer.
finish on
Oh,
milk?
maybe mint at the end.
Should we do marble?
Yeah, they have the same reclosed bag.
It's got nice marbling on it, hasn't it?
It looks like there's going to be, it said praline inside, but
Yeah.
it looks like it's actually filled, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Rather than just
Almost looks like those shells.
Girlin.
Girlin, yeah.
Girlins. I'm not the biggest praline fan.
You can have the more white chocolatey
Thank
bit.
you. So it's not like soft or anything, but it kind of is a bit softer. You know what I mean? Like in your mouth.
Yeah, that tastes nice.
We've got our cup of teas.
That's funny because that is a flavour I don't expect from Cadbury's.
No,
It's the kind
never.
of flavour I expect, you know, at Christmas when someone's got like a box of those seashells, praline shells.
And like any box of chocolates have like a praline one.
Yeah.
I've never had praline in like a chocolate bar. Yeah, nice.
Yep,
They do
nice.
remind me of the Girlin, don't they? Now this looks and smells amazing. It's like strawberry milkshake. Is this the first time you've seen like strawberry in? Oh, at Christmas. You get roses.
Oh yeah, that kind of tastes a bit
It
like
kind of
roses,
tastes like
doesn't
the
it?
centre of roses. I like that.
That's
I think
really
the
nice.
white chocolate like softens the blow. Because sometimes raspberry and milk chocolate is a bit weird.
Yeah, I think you need the white chocolate, don't you? They all play quite nicely together then.
What do you think, considering you're not the biggest white chocolate fan?
Yeah, I could quite enjoy that. It wouldn't be my go-to, but it's nice.
Yeah, I really wish we got that here. I know we technically do, but like in our normal stores, I like that.
Yeah.
Shall we go picnic?
Yeah.
I think I'm most intrigued about this one, you know.
Well, some of my favourite Cadbury's bars like this with stuff in are of their bars. So like the crunchy one I love.
Oh, wow, look, there's actually like caramel.
That looks really good.
From the top, it looks a bit like there's nothing in there. Go on, get in there, Al.
Ooh.
I'm liking the ratio of caramel. I'm surprised, actually.
It's actually loads in the middle. It's just basically a chocolate shell.
Yeah, it's packed.
And the middle is just packed with peanuts, caramel. What else did it say? Nougat?
Vanilla. I'm going to have to pick up Penny because there's fireworks and she's a bit scared. You come join us, Pen.
Poor Penny. Why would they do fireworks on a random night? Eh?
I did see something the other day about what you can buy for your pets when there's like fireworks. I can't remember what it is now.
It's like a white noise machine.
Maybe it was.
You're just so cute, aren't you? You don't deserve
It's funny. So we have 2 dogs.
Yeah.
Bob is flat out when there's fireworks. He doesn't even notice them,
It's like
does
he doesn't
he?
even know they're happening.
Whereas Penny comes and hides and shakes. Although she's not shaking at the moment. How was it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Was it what you were expecting?
No, not really, because usually for Cadbury's, they put little bits in the chocolate. So like a little bit of nut, little bit of caramel, little bit of whatever. Whereas this, it's a mix of that stuff. And then they've drizzled chocolate on top as like a coating.
Yeah.
It's mainly the stuff inside. It's not chocolate with that. It's like that covered in chocolate.
If you were to give that to me blindfolded, I probably wouldn't even say it was Cadbury's. Because I can't taste any chocolate in a way.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? Oh, I love you, Penny.
Oh, poor girl. Yeah, that's good.
This is so hard to choose. I already still have my favourite, though.
Really? Should we go Dream?
Yes.
Probably a good job I'm opening it. I'll probably do a better job than you did.
Oh no, that last one was awful.
Really hacked at that.
It'll be interesting to try the Dream next to the Caramilk.
Why?
Because I think a lot of people, when they have the Caramilk, really think it's like going to be white chocolate. But it's so much more caramelly.
Look how pristine it is. What do you think, Pen? For you? No?
The squares are so like, they're like bulging, aren't they?
Because ours have gone really flat.
I've gone like oval. I'm trying to think back to the 90s.
When you had your long hair and your flares and your...
I actually think that's pretty much how I remember it. Dream white chocolate always had like a bit of a different flavour than white chocolate. What do you think?
It almost has no flavour when you first bite it. And then it's just like very sweet. If anything, I think I like Milky Buttons more than that.
Really?
That almost
Milky
tasted like
Buttons is
chalk
good.
when I first ate it.
Well, at first it was really kind of just like, it breaks up, doesn't it? But then the flavour was nice afterwards. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
I'm not surprised. Should we do Hokey Pokey?
Yep. See, I wonder if we'll be getting this version soon.
Yeah.
Because this says limited edition. The Neapolitan says special edition.
Unless they just put them out in B&M just to test the flavours
Yeah.
and pretend they're from Australia.
Let's test the Brits.
Here you go.
Thank you. Penny actually would never eat chocolate.
It's a lovely, creamy, caramelly colour, isn't it?
We tried Caramilk recently on our brand new British treats. We'll leave a link up there. I really enjoyed the flavour of the Caramilk. I feel like these...
Do you know what?
What? You love it.
With honeycomb is actually an amazing combination.
That takes it to the next level. All of these bars that have got like a flavour in have been packed. Every single bite had a crunch in it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because for me, the Caramilk was actually a bit too overpowering. But I think with having the honeycomb in, just breaks it up a little bit. Also gives it another little flavour.
Like I said, the Caramilk, I probably could only have like a square or two. Whereas that, I feel like I could have a couple lines.
Yeah, I could probably make it past a couple of squares.
Let us know down below, like, if you were to buy one of these, how much would you eat in a sitting? Because on our bars that are only about 110 grams, it's easy to polish those off, isn't it?
I've never polished
I've never polished one off. But
Oh,
I'm just saying, like,
you could.
It's so easy to just keep munching. Yeah.
Well, it's worrying when you're like, oh, just have one more line.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm 2/3 of the way through this. Should we go for the Snifters? Pascal Snifters?
Give it a bit of a sniff.
This is a special edition. Oh, so the marble one isn't a special edition or anything, apparently. Same kind of thing. Look at that big bit of green in there.
Yeah. Oh. Did you read this out?
What?
It's dairy milk chocolate with Snifters mint-flavoured marshmallows.
Oh.
They're marshmallows.
I was thinking it's kind of
I don't think I have one
spongy.
in there. Oh my god.
That's really nice.
I think that's a really nice way to add mint.
Yeah, because usually it's either like a patty, they call it,
like
don't
a
they?
creamy
Like a
inside.
cream, or it's crunchy and crispy. But actually chewy is really nice, isn't it?
My least favourite mint is when it's like crunchy. That's really good.
I like crunchy, but I think chewy is my new fave.
Is that like a peppermint, would you say?
It's really nice. It's very strong, isn't it, the mint? Really strong.
It's very strong, which is why I think that piece didn't even have a single piece in it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it doesn't need a piece in everything because there's enough like coming off. She never gives me this many hugs.
No. You never stay this long, do you? Unless you need help.
She's like, right, I really had to decide to come here because I don't want to be on the camera, but you're there. So I'm just going to face the side for the whole video. Can you look forward at all, Penny?
Penny, say hello to everyone. She's like, there's no one there. What are you
She's literally like this. What's she doing? Is she looking at you?
No, I think she's like looking down there.
Penny, look at the front. Look, show your beautiful face off.
Should we do Marvellous Creations birthday cake? These pieces feel massive.
Come on, Penny, you're going to go sit up on there. Getting sweaty.
Really? Cadbury's Australia have made all these special edition chocolates and we're getting them all here in B&M.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's massive.
There's so much there. I'm loving the little pops of those hundreds and thousands.
Happy birthday to you.
Do they call them hundreds and thousands there as well? That's what we call them here. Apparently in America, they don't call them hundreds and thousands.
Really? I love the crunch of the hundreds and thousands. Also, there's almost like a vanilla-iness. It makes it feel a bit cakey.
They say they're marshmallows, but it's not really like a marshmallow that you make a s'more with.
God, this is really nice.
Are you loving it? I'm so surprised.
Love that.
More than Marvellous Creation?
No. But that is really good.
Hundreds and thousands do add such nice crunch. I'm so surprised by how much you love that.
Yeah, I really like that. Why wouldn't you think I'd like that?
I don't know. I don't think I'm enjoying that as much as you're enjoying it.
Really? Not strange. I really like that. Fine, I'll finish that.
Okay.
You can have those. All of those.
Are you putting that to your number one?
That's my number one out of all of these.
I'm so surprised.
Really? Why? What did you think it would be? This is delicious.
Oh, you were loving the Hokey Pokey.
I was, but not as much as that.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe because
Delicious.
I'm such a fan of the normal Marvellous Creation. I'm going, number one is Hokey Pokey. Number two is Neapolitan. I might go birthday cake as number three. And then going Dream, Snifters, Picnic, and then Marble. I'm giving Caramilk 10 out of 10 and Neapolitan 10 out of 10. And then really kind of goes like 8, 8. And then this, I'm only just giving like a 6.
Really?
But I'm not a fan of praline.
So Dream is at the bottom. Picnic can come up. I'm going to go this.
I did enjoy this.
Yes.
It's just not as much as I was probably expecting I was going. I thought you liked the Snifters more than
I did,
that.
but I really like the marble with the praline. I think that's me.
Even though this is just plain chocolate, really, I love that the strawberry.
The strawberry's really nice.
The strawberry's really delicious.
Fresh and fruity.
Now we've just got so many bars of chocolate to enjoy. What were you giving that out of 10?
12 out of 10.
Really? I'm so surprised.
I'm giving the Dream like a 4 out of 10. Right, you'd really have to twist my arm to have another piece of that.
Okay, and then lastly, we move on to KitKats. So I've got mint cookie fudge.
And I've got Gooey caramel. Oh my word.
It better be gooey. I hate it when people say gooey caramel and it's not gooey.
Of all the things that KitKat have done, I mean, the most obvious is put caramel in. Why have they never done that?
I know. And then we've got gold crisp. So I believe this is going to be like a gold bar.
Look how chunky that is.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
think
like
it's-
ours used to be that chunky and now
Ours
they're
have
really
gone
not.
thinner, haven't they? Ours have gone
Is this
on
going
a
to be like
diet.
Caramilk?
I think it might be, you know. I'm loving the branding of these two. It's got like leaves behind. That's like autumnal fire.
Do you think they're smaller than ours?
They do seem
Those
smaller.
ones.
They're only 45 grams. Look how tiny that is. I've missed the foil. You get them in the multi-pack snack ones. Oh yeah, we should probably have that at the end. It's quite strong.
Oh, it is like a...
Oh my word.
And you can break it off.
Yeah, they come in 3 sections. Does it explain what it is at all?
Just says gold crispy.
Yeah, so inside there's crisp pieces. What
So
do
there's
you
the
think to
wafer
that?
and the crisp, and there's the kind of caramilky outside. It's probably not my favourite, but I kind of like it.
I think it was a good shout adding the crisp. That Caramilk is totally different to this Caramilk. In some ways, don't you think the wafer makes it not as sickly? The wafer and the crisp.
Definitely much less sickly, this.
I probably wouldn't be able to eat a whole bar though.
No. I think that little third for me is enough.
It tastes quite caramelly.
It's a strange taste that I'm not used to, but it is nice.
If you're someone who likes, you know, Caramacs, Caramilks, white chocolates and caramelly, you'll like that. Okay.
The thing I find odd about that is it's very like sweet up here. There's nothing to like earth it, nothing that grounds it.
And they're trying to do that with the wafers. These are really nice. Don't you think they're really high? They're shorter but higher.
A bit more like the American ones, because they're quite deep, aren't they?
Disappointment
What?
level.
No, it's soft.
Oh, is it? Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. It looked.
It's almost like a Twix.
Oh, yeah. Bit of a caramel fall. I thought it was solid caramel.
No, panic over.
Is KitKat Nestle in Australia completely different to our KitKat Nestle brand?
No.
I don't think it tastes like ours.
You sure?
Tastes totally different.
I always think the chocolate tastes a bit more like Mars, like a richer chocolate.
Yeah. I feel like you get quite a lot of chocolate on there.
Yeah, because I've never like tasted our KitKats and really thought about the chocolate.
It's always more about the wafer. And maybe that's because there's less wafer in that because it's more caramel.
Still a good amount of wafer in there, though.
I actually think I preferred the gold.
Really?
To that, yeah.
No, I much prefer that. Last but not least,
Last but not least.
mint cookie fudge. I mean, what's the fudge got to do with it? Wasn't mint cookie enough?
Yeah.
Just thought I'd add fudge.
It's pungent.
Pungent.
Is that the right word?
Yes.
Like, that is so strong. I feel like you can kind of see the green sticking through. Oh my word. That's like I've put a chewing gum in while I'm eating chocolate.
A stick of Wrigley's.
That's strong.
Nice though.
Now, I'm getting better at liking mint chocolate, and you've always liked mint chocolate.
Yeah.
How is that mint-wise?
Really good. That's like an after eight or something.
This is like what you get at restaurants after you've finished eating. It's that strong, isn't it? Do you know what? I quite like that. It's a bit too powerful, but I like it.
You could almost think you've brushed your teeth. It's like you were eating chocolate straight after you brush your teeth.
Oh, I've had my lunch. I need to brush my teeth.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I feel like my mouth is fresh. That tastes like, but not in a bad way. It tastes like toothpaste.
Yeah. It's funny, I would never go out and buy a mint chocolate, but in the right setting, in the right moment, mint chocolate is so lovely.
And refreshing.
Yeah.
You actually drink peppermint tea with chocolate.
Yeah.
So I feel like you're quite used to that flavour.
Yeah, if I can't get the tea, I could just have that. Yeah.
And hot
Perfect.
water.
And hot water.
I'm actually going peppermint over that gooey caramel.
Really?
Yeah, the chocolate.
I'm going gooey caramel number 1, peppermint number 2, or mint chip fudge, whatever, 2, and the gold 3.
I'm going gold 1, the peppermint fudge 2, and the caramel 3.
So the other way around.
Yeah, I think when it said caramel, I was really expecting like the best.
I think that is really good.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how we're different.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
That's how the KitKat breaks.
Yeah, exactly.
When you have a break,
have a KitKat. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, it's really high.
Treat it away.
It's close. It's a close call between 2. Thank you, my assistant. But I think it's got to be this.
I'm so
closely
surprised by that.
followed by the KitKat caramel gooey. This is so good.
I'm going Neapolitan and the Hokey Pokey. I'm picking 2 as you pick 2.
Yeah.
How funny. We are so different sometimes, aren't we?
And other times we pick exactly the same thing.
How funny.
Makes no sense.
I really enjoyed that though.
Yeah, so did I.
I feel like I can now go into B&M and be like, oh, I know what that tastes
With
like.
confidence.
Sometimes it's so annoying when you keep seeing something and you really want to try it.
Yeah.
So if that's you and you keep going into B&M, go get these, do a little taste test with your friends and family. It's a good laugh, isn't it?
Maybe with the rest of these, you could take a little fold-up table into B&M and you could stand by the shelf and just give everyone a little taster and go, oh, actually, this one's really good.
You know, when they're
You're
like
into mint
selling
chocolate.
a product.
Yeah.
I'm
They get
not
the little
part of
bit of
B&M.
cheese. Yeah.
Could you imagine if I just fooled the B&M people? I feel like I probably could. I'd be like, I'm here to hand out bits of this.
Oh, I'm not being funny, but I feel like at B&M,
They wouldn't
they
care.
don't care.
Yeah, they do not care at
They're
all.
not going to check. They're just like, okay, fine. Just be like, head office sent me.
Yeah.
You're just like, okay.
This is really fun. If you guys like this, I would definitely be up to doing more B&M videos because they have loads of really random things sometimes, and they really are limited edition here sometimes.
Yeah, like fungal foot cream and stuff like that.
No, I'm talking about food.
Food.
But sometimes if you see, you've got to get it.
Yeah.
It's like with TK Maxx, if you see something, you've got to get it, haven't you? It's not there next time. So let us know and we can go and do some more B&M videos. But we hope you guys enjoyed watching that. Don't forget, we'll leave a link down below to our British candy box.
Yeah, and on there we've got a whole selection of British goodies you can try, and it also helps to support the channel.
Yep, but we hope you guys enjoyed watching and we'll see you soon. Bye guys.
See ya.